Why am I asking this question? It seems like he doesn't understand the sensation of friction and impact. Yes, that's the feeling. Am I correct? Yes, that's correct. Firstly, I believe that as amateur players, we should focus on experiencing more friction. Everyone needs to enhance their awareness. Why do we need to do that? This is particularly true in our case, where we lack professional systematic training. We need to pay attention to friction. So, the question is how to focus on friction. When we play table tennis, most players, except for those who are more conservative or female players, always want to exert force. Yes, it's possible after all. Just want to play in that style. Is that right? Yes, very aggressive strokes. That hitting very aggressive strokes must mean hitting more. Yes, threatening strokes, you're understanding. The more you practice, one emphasizes speed, the other focuses on rotation. Teacher XiaoHan has already explained the technique of strokes to everyone. This includes our recreational training students practicing these strokes. If your strokes are not effective now, focus on practicing them more, utilizing various techniques with the rolling ball. Or as mentioned by XiaoHan earlier, pushing the ball to the far end to feel the friction, whether it's friction or impact. But when trying to master the impact, you may end up tensing your body and hands. I believe that this impact, the pure impact technique, is primarily limited to forehand attacks. Yes, or hitting high balls, but when facing underspin and drop shots, it's like this. Yes, this also involves friction, topspin. When retreating, it involves some scraping. The reason lies in the balance between impact and friction. Using a ball with less spin, where there's more sliding than impact, it may go out of bounds, yes? That's the problem. I sense that everyone's control of the touch and hitting and friction is not very precise. Not very precise. That's one point, and the other point is as Shui explained very well. In fact, it involves concealing friction. Let me illustrate with an example. Shui, hit a shot to me towards the middle for everyone to see. Do you think it's possible? This ball is so explosive and fast. Teacher XiaoHan must have practiced a lot. But actually, I think unless it's a topspin, I tried it. I need at least 40 units of friction. At the very least, you must ensure this topspin, but for a semi-high one, you might need around 20 to 30 units of friction. I might still need to maintain 60 to 70 units of friction. Why? Because I want to take the initiative. If I make the shot, the score will be tied at 2-2. Then, if I score again, I will be ahead by 2 points, making it for 2-2. It varies. So, about this friction. Typically, higher friction occurs at the start and during key moments. You can prioritize quality. When at the front, you may focus more on topspin and placement, which is my adjustment in gameplay. When it comes to this rubber, many people don't pay much attention to the friction, right? The dilemma is whether to focus on the friction if you want to focus on it. There's not enough power in the shot. Right, Zhang Jike's friction is higher than his power now. Look, there's not much power. The shot lacks force. Not much power. Do you want to play with spin? Or where are you currently positioned? You see, everyone says they can control the ball. But how do they control the ball? You go first. Let me see what your full strength looks like, right? Actually, the strength isn't bad, it's fine. It's seen as impressive by the girls, it's actually seen as macho by the girls. Considered masculine. Woman, you need to learn to act like a lady now. You need to be gentler, you have to, oh, this ball. Oh dear, right? Oh dear. You can't Ayomi. I act more manly. I wish my students would still behave like girls, oh dear. Ayumi, yes, pay attention and give likes. Flash the yellow light sign. That's right. Pay attention and give likes, I've consulted Xiaojia. Let me explain the principle to you, see if you can understand. You're a clever kid, you can definitely understand. Now, I'll ask you a question. He's ready, it's like preparing yourself. Would it be better for you to exert force here? Here? Or here? You need to hit the ball here, okay? You take it. I'm a bit scared. Stop, can you hit it harder? Then try here, okay? Yes, here, begin with the forehand, start with the forehand, yes, right here. Good, now try here again, a bit closer to you. Which one do you think you can hit harder? The one at the back, the one in the middle. For the last one, add a bit more depth, okay? You're serving too slowly. That's why you're having trouble dealing with it. So, how are you feeling? Many of our students frequently ask me one question. Or should I hit it here or here? I say none of those, it's right in front of you. You can't generate power hitting the ball here. At an angle in front, this point, that's where you can generate power. Understood, Xiaojia. So for every ball you hit, many of your opponents are already playing defensively, and you still insist on hitting hard. Wouldn't it be better to drop the ball? What about the second point, when aiming for powerful hits, don't we need to create enough space? Imagine a skilled player hitting a shot, sending one to the baseline, and another longer one. To hit hard with this ball, you should position yourself here. But if the ball is in this position and you're standing here, you won't be able to hit hard. Correct. Having the right hitting point is crucial, isn't it? So, when we are exerting force, why do many mid-height balls result in errors? And then you want to exert force, but you are blocked. Right, so when you want to exert force, first take a look at your surroundings. See how your current environment is. Whether you can get blocked, whether you can't reach it. You can generate power from any position. Why does Fan Zhendong have high-quality racket? I looked into this matter while reading a particular book. I believe the summaries made by many netizens are very accurate. This is because all of his positions and hitting positions are nearly accurate and consistent. Nearly all hitting positions are accurate. So it's very logical which is why his fundamental racket quality is high.
他对手跟他打比赛都给他的评价就是质量太高。
对，暴力嘛。
你每个点位都能发力。
If you can hit a short ball, you need to move your feet to this position. For a long ball, you need to step back towards the middle of the table and generate power.
近台你要能知道在这儿发力，中间你知道我侧开发力。
This will also enhance the quality of your shots. Right? You'll quickly grasp why we frequently make mistakes in our shots. It could be because your positioning is incorrect.
对，
是的，
Either you're too close or unable to reach it.
够不着了，要不就是挤着了。
就是就像击球点都不太固定。
明白了吗，小
Xiaojia, first and foremost, you need to identify where you feel most comfortable hitting the ball.
就是击球的时候一定要注意。
I'm sending this to emphasize a crucial point.
以后你比赛要随时用你的身体和重心调整你的发力点。
Thirdly, you must accurately identify the peak point in this rhythm. Many players struggle with generating power. Why? Because they wait for the ball.
他等这个球，他只能什么啊？我只能去过渡。我
What is our strength? We must aim to win this point. Focus on winning it with power, right?
迎着这个球发力，
对，
I believe many of our peers lack focus on winning.
不赢球，
When under pressure, we tend to act hastily, right?
做动作。
对，
Always facing blocks, right? Fellow players, come and give it a shot. There's a bad shot. Everyone, pay attention and give it a like.
点点关注，点点赞。
Can our fellow players understand? Let's give a thumbs up.
大拇指啊！
My throat is still not well. I need to rest for 2 or 3 days.
来啊，往后，对，空间，空间，很好，空间，好球，空间，漂亮。哎，
This game is great. I'm focused on the game. Let's adjust the rest. Very good.
非常好。
We all need to learn together. Even a slender girl can hit the ball with such power. I believe you have even greater power than her. If you don't have her level of power, it means there are areas where you need to improve. Isn't this much more comfortable to play with? The quality of this game is so much better now. It's really great, right? Let's go.
来，走。哎，没事儿，别着急啊。击球位置，对，击球位置，好，击球位置，漂亮。
The hitting position looks good.
这个击球位置我感觉 OK 了。
OK 了。
第二个大方向，挑什么？
Let me ask you, Xiaojia, why do you think you made a mistake?
为什么会失误？我发的球一点儿旋转没有。
Moreover, the position was stable, focusing on the grip position.
那你说为啥会失误呢？
You applied too much force, a bit excessive. Some players can apply force continuously without errors. The direction was off, your form is very consistent.
你方向，你动作很标准啊。
You didn't show any signs of improper form, so why did that happen? When you're hitting the ball,
球的时候，你
your racket face shakes, as I mentioned last night.
晚上我讲了，
Sometimes when you're in a rush, you tend to become.
对对对，
To generate power, your wrist must be locked. Let me demonstrate in slow motion, the locking motion.
慢动作就是锁死，
Locking. 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 Do you understand? Slightly outward. Forehand push, downward flick, and upward lift cannot be used.
都不能用。
So you need to focus on your grip. Let me ask you, does your grip feel relaxed for generating power?
属于放松吗？
That's right, it can't be too loose. This relaxed friction and relaxed acceleration need to be moderate.
和放松加速，你得适度。很多人为什么呢？
The ball comes as soon as he relaxes, before he has a chance to tighten up, with the racket still swaying.
所以你在引拍的时候，你的手臂可以松弛，但你的握拍不能太松。
是的。
Next, grip the racket and then observe.
住，然后你看，这种球可能我打100个它都不带失误，除非是我没劲儿了。
Due to its high consistency.
固定。
Are you following along with me?
好，来，固定拍面啊。
大家没点关注的点点关注。
If you've been paying attention, give it a like for the stable paddle face. Still not stable, unstable, swaying, swaying, visibly swaying.
晃了。
明显晃啊。
对。啊，好嘞。
Is it swaying? Everyone, pay attention. Can you see it moving, right?
晃了，能看出来吧？
Zhang Jike swayed, causing him to miss the return shot. Why did he sway? Has anyone else experienced the same situation as Zhang Jike? I've also swayed.
哎，
Zhang Jike, you have a graceful sway. I think it's a signature move. I thought I looked good, but in reality,
有
Actually, I have many fans. Are you just unattractive?
对不对？
In the eyes of others, one's self-perception and reality can be different. It's truly a sway. Why do you sway? How does it feel?
我问你啊，你晃的感觉是不是？你感觉我想加速？
And your arm strength isn't sufficient to support your acceleration. So, those with strength are fast, while those without strength are slow, correct? How can I avoid swaying? What do you think?
晃呢？你感觉？
Do you think you need a pivot point, an axis? Who do you think this pivot point represents?
你觉得是谁？
So, do you have a support point?
双点。
When this support point becomes the axis, watch closely, observe me, look. Isn't it almost there? Why are you shaking? It's because it's not a problem with the wrist, it's a problem here.
当你没撑住，前臂还想快的时候，
These two move together, resembling the swaying of a whip.
鞭子一样晃动。
Once it's supported as the forearm accelerates, you see, it doesn't shake anymore. Right, but the forearm still needs to push forward. Right? When we exert force, let's feel it, using the elbow as a support point.
感受一下，以肘为支撑点，
Support and exert force. Don't let your forearm move too fast and shake.
带动的手那肯定是产生晃。
Correct, your upper arm and elbow are not supported. Your arm will definitely shake because the forearm moves quickly.
速快，
If one is slow and the other is fast, there will definitely be a sequence.
试一下啊，大家点点关注啊，来，肘，漂亮，肘，很好，肘，
Very good, elbow. That's it. Press a bit more. Yes, hold it. Make the movement smaller. Yes, use the elbow as a support point. Good shot. Push forward nicely.
漂亮。
Isn't it more practical? It must be stable. Actually, when pulling the ball, it should also be stable.
球你看它也是停住的，
I feel like, why can't we control the final power? All of these were discovered during the training over the past 2 days. I discovered during the training in the past 2 days that it's because
因为我们很多球友想发力，因为前臂的摆速都挺快的，
However, when the forearm moves fast, the area behind it lacks the awareness to support it. Subsequently, these 2 points begin to wobble with some moving downwards.
有的就开始往上晃，像你还不翻肘推肘，这还挺好。
Some start wobbling to the left because the elbow is not supported, didn't support the elbow.
没有把肘撑住，
Do you understand?
哎，
Therefore, problems will arise when applying force.
出现问题。
In that bag from yesterday, there is a card. Please take it out for me.
给我拿出来就行。
Yesterday, a delivery was made on the right side. The green packaging is inside a white bag. Come on, use your elbow for support.
来支撑，
Well done. Keep your movement small. Support. Well done. Support. See? You flicked it again. Support.
支撑，
Great support. Good shot.
好球。
大家好，我是小韩老师。下面呢，我们来说一下专属课堂怎么看直播。大家别着急啊。首先呢，我们肯定是加了小韩